There you go. We're back out in the garage. It's August 24th. It's a Monday. Was working on a trailer. Saturday we got the rear doors back on it, all the hardware on. Fixed up all the door seals. We had to put multiple layers of rubber door seal on there just to make sure all the air gaps, the light gaps and stuff were fixed up and taken up. And now we're back over here working on the go-karts. The headrest, the perch is done, obviously, all foam padded. There's about 3/4 of an inch of padding on the top of the aluminum and about 1.25 inches, 1.5 inches on the front. Laid in here a bunch of times before we went ahead and finalized everything. And we had a big gap between the backrest portion and the helmet. So went ahead and got creative with that, and it really turned out nice, man. For what it is, we started with a huge chunk of this foam. It's relatively soft, but not super soft, you know. I mean, it's got, the more you squeeze it, the harder it is to squeeze. So we cut it in half yesterday, just right here, and screwed these 90-degree deals down just to hold it in place. We cut it with a hacksaw. What I found out is I took it over to Rich's place and ran it through the bandsaw and cut the shapes out, you know, for the bigger one, the one with the little headpiece on the top, right, like we've got on this car here, and then cut the one, you know, for the hot rod over there, and even sanded it down on his belt sander. It really turned out nice. So I think in the future, obviously, if we're going to do this again or do more of these, it really turns out nice, man. Once you spray the glue on both pieces, let it sit for about 10 minutes, and you put them together, and it's stuck solid. You know, it's really good to go. So, yeah, we did the hot rod deal because that's the only car we're going to take to Gingerman now. With the new developments, if we get to go. Doctor's office called today. He's the doctor that handles my DVT in the leg. I was supposed to go in and have an ultrasound to get it checked up. It's like my annual, you know, after the first 2 blood clots a year apart. I was going every 6 months to get an ultrasound, and now we're going once a year. I missed my once a year earlier because of the bug. They weren't letting anybody do anything, so they canceled all my appointments. Well, I had a blowout with the gallbladder just less than a week ago. I was up all night. When I woke up when I got up in the morning, I was still hurting. Usually if I can fall asleep, when I wake up, I'm okay. I get up 3 times that night, drank a whole bottle of Pepto-Bismol, didn't do any good. So my gallbladder is completely packed with stones. It's been this way for almost 2 years. We've known this now. And I feel better, so I don't bother to get it done. And so with this latest flare-up, I called the doctor's office and said, listen, you know, we were going to do an ultrasound follow-up on the leg and then talk about scheduling the gallbladder. We need to just schedule the gallbladder. So they called me back today, and they said September 2nd. The race at Gingerman is 9/11/12/13. They say it's generally a week to recover, 10 days or so before you're going to go back to work. It would literally be a week and a half. You know, wouldn't be lifting big heavy toolboxes, but I'd be scooting them from one rolling apparatus onto a non-rolling apparatus. I could get help with, getting the go-kart in and out the trailer here at home at the track. It wouldn't be an issue because we've got the crank up stand. It's a piece of cake, wouldn't really have to do any lifting at all. But I know I talked it over with the kids. My nephew's only 5 and my niece is only 7, but it was going to be their first trip to the racetrack, and they're so excited about going. They come over and tear off a card with a number on it in our kitchen every day, and they're counting down the days of being able to go. So I told Sherry, if I can't drive the go-kart, then we should just go. The 4 of us should just go and get out of this town for a good 3-4 day weekend and just go camping and hang out and watch the go-karts go around. That way I can answer a lot more of their questions, and and spend more time with them and less time with this. Because life is about the relationships and the people, and it's not about the toys and the money and the power and prestige and control and all that. It's about people. It's about loving, caring relationships, right? And I love my little niece and nephew. They remind me of the innocence of a world long gone. You know what I mean? Especially now. So I was going to go tomorrow morning. I was going to call them and see if we can delay it, but I told them we had a little vote in there, and of course they want to go. And I told them, listen, let's just have the surgery, and hopefully, Lord willing, we'll heal up real quick, and in a week and a half we'll be able to go and race the go-kart. And if not, maybe we take them up to Grattan in October. There's a fishing hole there too, you know, because they love to fish. They get the little fishing poles and stuff, and we'll go up to Grattan and spend a weekend there. It'll be a little colder, but it'll make bonfire and snuggling, snuggling up inside the trailer on the air mattresses and the big mattress in there. We'd be one big happy group in there, right? So just a quick video about what's going on. The headrest really turned out great. Let me throw a helmet on there so you can get an idea of what this deal is going to look like. But it really, it just fits perfect. It's just nice. Just nice how that turned out. We can take the 90 to it and sand it down in places to make the helmet fit absolutely perfect, but it's going to be fine. That's going to do it right there. We don't even need to cover that piece of foam. I think we're just going to leave it like that. But that's what we got for you. It's Monday night. It's time to go in. So dark outside now. So we're going to head in. I was expecting my new GoPro cameras to come. The same YouTuber, or I'm sorry, the same eBay guy that sold me the Sessions camera that took it back and I shipped it back for free, has sold me 2 new cameras. They're more like the one I've been taking video with out here. That's why I got the wire camera out. For some reason, the old GoPro I've been taking the movies out here with, the videos out here with, is botched. I get audio, but the video is all black when I go to play it on my computer. So yeah, I don't know what's going on with that, but we had an issue with that particular camera with the Windows 10 when my computer blew up and we got the new program in it. So it was working. We downloaded that VLC video player or whatever, and that was able to decipher the codec of that particular camera. But for some reason it's not working. So I've taken 2 or 3 videos of the doors in the trailer, and none of those turned out. And all the videos I took today out here also were black, nothing but audio. So this one a little long, explaining everything that's been going on, but I got 2 $25 used GoPro Hero cameras, the rectangle, not this little square like the Sessions camera. One of them's a GoPro 3 or 3 Plus, and the other one is a 4, and it's waterproof. So it comes in a waterproof case. I figured that way, 2 of them, $25 a piece, and they'll ship them back for free. What do I got to lose, right? I need some cameras to either do videos out here, or for accessibility and ease of use, to snap it onto the old helmet and go out and do practice runs. I'd rather do video with this camera here with the wire on it, because it's just far better video. The quality of video is far better. But that's the explanation I got for you tonight. The one downside to this camera with the wire is this microphone is kind of a bummer to do these kind of videos with. You got to hang it around your neck, and sometimes it sounds like it's underwater or something. I don't know. Just not very good audio with this camera, but this isn't what it's for. So, you got what you got. A couple of things left to do. We got to extend the brake rod. We got to make a little bit longer brake rod because the pedal is now too close to me for some reason. I think it's got to do with the new arms, the newer style arms on these master cylinders. The hole is actually further back instead of on the fatter arm. It would have been more forward. It changed that. I only got 18 laps in her in June, folks, so it wasn't really enough time. I was never comfortable in the go-kart anyway, so not noticing that the brake pedal was too close, probably not out of the question. We got to put our tether on, brake tether, from the pedal to the masters after we get that new rod in. And then we're going to take the carburetor off, take the float bowl off, check and set the float level, check the main jet size, note the main jet size, change it if we need to, and then get the carb cleaner out, clean it out real good because it's been sitting since June 1st and 2nd. It had fuel in it. I mean, you know, it had gas in it when we shut it off, and I didn't drain it out. So the fuel tanks were empty, but the carburetor still had gas. So we want to make sure that if we get to go, it's good and clean and ready to go. So not a heck of a lot left to do as for work, but now we've got to work. On pray for me. Pray that the Lord heals me up real quick, so we can get out to the racetrack and run this thing and bring you guys some in-car, some fun stuff. You know, that's it. That's all I got for you. God bless. Godspeed. We love you. We're praying for you. Hang in there, folks. It'll get better.